So a while ago, I had made a video about digital curriculum options for people who live outside of the United States, and I think it's a good time to update that video and let you know some options for you if you are living overseas or you don't want to buy physical products for your homeschool. Hey there, I'm Sarah. I live overseas in Asia, and my family loves when we find digital resources that we can use in our homeschool. So I'm excited to share these with you today. These are not all of the digital options there are out there in the world. These are just our favorites, so ones that I can highly recommend. Let's start from the very basics. So first of all, with math, there is Math with Confidence. The Well-Trained Mind Press has so many different resources that are available as digital products. One of our favorites is Math with Confidence by Kate Snow, and we have used preschool Math with Confidence and kindergarten Math with Confidence, and you have all the levels of Math with Confidence available for you as digital downloads. We really prefer to get these printed in our local area and have them spiral bound. That's just really helpful, but that's a great option for at least elementary math. You can find other resources, as I mentioned, on the Well-Trained Mind website for other subjects. Phonics and reading and English. One of our favorite resources is the Logic of English. I have videos on my channel all about that. You can check those out, linked in the description box below. But Logic of English is a language arts program that includes all of the language arts subjects, from handwriting to speech to writing to spelling to phonics to reading. Everything is included in this program, and we found that you are able to get all of the same material as a PDF copy. You have to print it out yourself, and it does cost the same amount as the printed copy, so it's a bit more expensive to do it that way. But because this is such a robust program, I feel like the difference in making all kinds of other resources work and buying them here and there can actually end up costing about the same amount or more than just buying this program as a PDF and printing it all off. It's also a very good research-backed program. More on that in my video review of the Logic of English. Also for language arts and math, The Good and the Beautiful. I have actually not used this program, but I have looked into it and I really like it. I know there's a whole debate online about whether you should use The Good and the Beautiful because of all kinds of different issues. What I'm saying here is that there are free downloads of it available, and that's really helpful when you live overseas and you have to print it off yourself. And so there are kindergarten through, I believe, 5th grade language arts available and math available. And these are very colorful, so you might want to print them in black and white. I don't know, I haven't printed them yet, but they are available and they look really nice. Another program that we have used actually, and is one of our favorite resources, is Playing Preschool. For the preschool years, this is awesome. There are 2 different levels of the program available, so if you have a younger preschooler or an older preschooler, you can choose depending on what your age group is. But these are available as digital downloads. They're pretty cheap. They are like around $70, less than $70 for both years of the program. And so they're very, very reasonable and really good programs that include math and reading, or math and basic phonics from the very beginning, as well as some art and physical motor skills, fine motor and gross motor skills. Just building on that whole preschool time, there are several other resources available for preschool. One of them is The Gentle and the Classical. This program isn't just limited to preschool though. They have resources for children through elementary and middle school. They have geography resources, social studies resources, character education resources, read aloud resources, and as I mentioned, some preschool resources, as well as some science resources. So I use the word resources a lot. They have a lot of resources, but we have used their preschool program and some of their primer program, and we enjoyed their preschool program. I can highly recommend it to you. It is, again, pretty colorful, but it's not terrible to print it off. If you are getting their On Mission resources, which are of high interest to people who live outside of the US, you might want to just look into actually getting physical copies of those. They are pretty intensive for printing because they're very, very colorful and beautiful. But that's just, those are all available as digital options PDFs. Another preschool resource is from Where Did You Learn That? Or Where'd You Learn That? Homeschool. So Where'd You Learn That is a website that has multiple different resources. They have literature guides, history of the Bible course, and preschool resources, as well as some Spanish learning resources. And I will link all of these resources in the description box below for you to easily find them. But that is worth checking out. We have purchased things from Where Do You Learn That, and we enjoyed using them. We used their purely preschool All About Me unit, and it was really fun. It was very appropriate for that age range, and a really fun lot of activities and books. Okay, one of the really exciting things that I'm really happy to share with you is that Sunlight Curriculum has some digital options. So of course you're not going to be able to get them to put all of their books and resources online as digital options, but their instructor's guides are now available as digital instructor's guides. You are paying for a year's access to an online instructor's guide that includes ability to mark grades, mark completion of activities, and so you are able to get a lot of the same function from the online instructor's guide that you would from a physical printed instructor's guide. Again, you'll have to find other ways to get the books, either using them in physical form or getting them as ebooks or whatever, or borrowing them from a friend, I don't know. But that is an exciting development that Sunlight actually is starting to have some online resources. They also have some online resources for their science. They have science experiment videos, and I'm not sure about their full science program, but yes, they have a lot of resources, and they're moving more in the digital way of getting their products out, so that's exciting. The other thing is just using Portuguese resources. So we have some digital Portuguese resources on our website, myhomeyourhomeourhome.com, and I'm working on some more. I will update YouTube with those resources when they come out. But if you are interested in learning Portuguese in your homeschool or supporting your Portuguese, if you are native Portuguese speakers or you speak some already, you can find those on my website. So these are all some digital options that we found and we love. If you have some more options for digital curricula that you have used and recommend, please link those below in your comments. And I enjoy chatting with you guys. I try to answer every comment on this channel. It's one of my favorite things about YouTube is how it can connect us that way. So make sure to introduce yourself and leave your comments. I will chat with you guys in my next video. In the meantime, you can check out more resources in these videos here. See you guys. Ciao.